See, so guys, for myself to do life coaching over here is just a different type of life coaching I'm doing, and I'm doing something different. So I'm understanding that eventually I want to plan my life, and I'm planning my life now, and I'm always planning my life to just begin to orchestrate my life differently, and I'm learning how different ways of being and different ways of saying something is working out for me, and I'm actually understanding something. I'm understanding that no matter what, that life coaching for me is already happening, and it's everything I ever want to do for free. I mean, for free. So if I understand anything for life for free, I'll just go the free way in life. But everything that's 9 to 5 work, where you make money, is something different, and I understand that. So no matter what, it's more how I just go that way for myself. And that's it. Everything else is done. You must understand. So anything that's performing live in front of a crowd, I move on. I mean, I understand straight away that I'm learning something. I can have a free promotion here and there about my life, and it's no worries. But I'm understanding that it's just that kind of lifestyle. So I'm understanding that as much as I want to do online, as much as I want to be, I can become as much as I want to become. And I have no worries about that. So it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I have to stick to family. I have to be with my family anyway. So since I'm having a life now, and since I'm actually doing my life much greater, I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about how to actually help myself to improve myself regardless of the situation. And I'm learning very quickly about how to actually do my life. So I'm actually doing something nice and beautiful for myself now, where I'm actually helping myself to improve. And I'm learning very quickly about how to actually do nice and beautifully with my life now. So I'm understanding every single day that what's important for me right now is to learn and grow, and to never frustrate myself, but to have good frustration. So I'm understanding straight away that I'm learning how to have something for life over here. I'm learning how to have something for life over here. I'm learning that no matter what, that I understand straight away how the news channels are doing all this nice and beautiful, let's say, content, and it's for free content, and they're doing it for free on YouTube. But they are on live television as well, and that's why they're a powerhouse of information. Because they have all this information, but it's never branding information. But if I continue just doing that in terms of what they're doing, in terms of life, like they are, I promise you it's much more how I feel that I am doing much greater for myself over here by doing something similar to that, but in a different format, which is all small, short videos of clips that I'm teaching people with, and I'm learning to do that exactly on YouTube, because for the rest of my life, I feel it's much more of a branding solution for me personally to do that, to be able to go and help myself to deliver information services for free, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning quickly about helping myself to improve myself. So it's more how I understand bits of information here and there, and bits of information here and there is something long worthwhile in the future, and I'm understanding straight away how I feel. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm learning to understand something, that I'm learning to become the best version of myself. But that's the thing. Personally, that's why I'm doing audio programs. I mean, that's why I'm a powerhouse of information as well in different ways. And I'm learning to upload everything into Mega Drive. And now Mega Drive is somewhere where I'm uploading all my information, but are people aware of it? Probably maybe, maybe not. Probably maybe they are. Probably maybe they're never aware of it. But the thing is, I'm making people aware of everything as much as I can. So on YouTube especially, I have a new case study over here, which means I have a new way of life with information giving, and I understand it's much more affordable, where I'm actually posting much more like 1 minute content online on YouTube, and I'm letting it be like that. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that it's more enough for me. Unfortunately, it's more enough for me as well. Unfortunately, to do 1 minute content very quickly, so people can watch it quickly, and I'm understanding straight away that it's much more how it is, and people can finish it off, and people can finish this content off. So anyway, so since I'm actually doing that from now on, I'm actually dwelling upon doing some motivational courses and motivational videos, where I'm actually combining all the information together and posting it up online, and it's all done very quickly. And I post my nice and beautiful photo as the actual nice and beautiful, let's say, life coaching technique or life coaching way of life, which is basically my thumbnail, and it's the best kind of thumbnail that I can give. And it's just that. Unfortunately, that's how I feel. So as I grow myself differently, I'm looking to understand straight away that no matter what, that now more people have more time for my YouTube channel and what's going on my YouTube channel. But I'm learning very quickly about what's happening with my life, that there's a lot of competition out there for time and space. So what I want to do is I learn something quickly. I'm learning to have myself an individuality of nice and beautiful grace, where I'm learning to just persuade myself to do audio programs all day long while doing some nice and beautiful video content here and there on the side. And I'm learning very quickly to do that. And that's how I'm understanding to just go and grow myself regardless of the situation. So I'm learning very quickly about helping myself to improve. So no matter what, I'm learning to have much more time management here. I'm learning to do a greater job for myself, and that's how I feel right now. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm learning to have the persuasion party of a nice and beautiful way of life for myself differently, and I'm learning really quickly about how to just overcome certain temptations and overcome certain people and stuff like that, where I'm just enjoying myself and I'm learning how to improve myself along the way. But no matter what, I'm learning how to also improve myself with regards to what's in terms of what I've been doing on YouTube and stuff like that. But I feel the news headlines and all this, I feel that there's so much content that people can produce that people are unable to watch everything that you post. So what I do is, if I post 1 minute videos a day, is it more than enough for me? Definitely. If I 1 minute video on YouTube a day, now, if I do that, people can catch up to me. They can catch up to me and they can actually watch my videos. But are they able to catch up to my playlist? Nope. It's more how I feel. So what I realize what I need to do is just that. I realize it's much more how I feel. I realize the more content I produce, the better. The more words I do, the better. But I'm doing that more often with my audio programs. And now I'm doing audio programs the whole day. And my video programs are something different now, where I'm learning to help myself to deliver information services for free. And I'm learning to be on camera here and there. And I'm learning to just do 1 minute video per day on YouTube for the rest of my life. And that's it. Now, why is that possible? It's because I asked Jesus Christ. Does he do that? Jesus Christ says he does exactly that. 1 minute videos on YouTube is more than enough for people to catch up and for people to watch you and for people to follow you. Now, if you understand that, it means that people are curious about me, but do I get the attention I deserve? Definitely. And I'm still catching up to everything I'm doing, and it's the most affordable way as well for me, because I still have a photo and a nice and beautiful way of life for me in different ways. I'm still doing something on YouTube regardless of the situation, and that's it. It's the most affordable way for me to do 1 minute videos on YouTube daily. And guess what? With Instagram, I can pull it back to weekly and a little bit that way. Make sure you understand that there's plenty of people to promote out there. I'm making sure that no matter what, that's for free. And that's what I do for free. And now, since I'm understanding that no matter what, that my busking videos are going to be 1 hour long. Busking videos. Busking videos are long videos. Where I do long videos with busking videos in front of crowds. And I can do that. And I can go and self-promote myself. And with my music production videos, all I really post with that It's just a zip file of the actual track that I made, and I put that into Mega Drive, and that's it. And obviously that can be education. Obviously that can be education alone. Well, obviously now, guess what? Probably it's the best way to understand what I've done is once I produce the music track, you can hear it anyway, and you can hear exactly what I've done with it. So every single day, you must understand that's education at its best. And what I need to do also is get ready for the 9 to 5 jobs out here, and I have to get my DJ deck, which that's all different, and I have to watch myself doing DJ. I have to do DJing in front of people, and I want to practice the DJing because I'm a DJ as well, so I want to practice that. But actually now, if I focus on helping myself doing anything, I'm making sure that I'm never part of the crowd, and I never need cigarettes, because I understand that I fall into temptation over here with my dad to have cigarettes, and I have no cigarettes, and I never need cigarettes. And I never need to smoke with my dad cigarettes, because I'm learning how to be positive with myself, and I want to watch other people's documentaries and stuff like that. I want to watch and learn how to grow myself differently. So life is pressing on me, but I'm learning something anyway. I'm learning how differences I'm making in terms of different ways of thinking and different ways of being is happening. So for myself now, I realize on YouTube, I realize is my YouTube gone? Actually now, my YouTube status is still happening. For the rest of my life, I have everything on YouTube. I have everything I ever want on YouTube, and guess what? Actually, it's more how it is. Actually, it's much more how every single day I'm producing content and I'm over delivering on my audio programs. And you guys all have my audio programs, so I'm doing over delivering on audio programs. So I have to show you guys much quicker that you guys can see my audio programs and what I'm doing with my audio programs. So click on them and click on it, and ask Jesus Christ, are they able to see? Actually, Jesus Christ says, yeah. Actually, they're able to see. Actually, you guys are able to see my audio programs, and go and check it out. And now I have my video day, and I took off a lot of pressure over here. I took off a lot of pressure, and I made myself much more affordable in life. I made my life much more affordable. And my fashion photos, I love doing my fashion photos, so I'm still going to keep it up. I'm still keeping it up throughout time, and I'm making sure of it. And now I let it be that way. I realize every single day my life is improving, and what else can I do? I realize just that, and I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to orchestrate my life much better. So for today, my YouTube is done, and I'll let it be that way, and I'll move on, because nobody cares except I. I'm the only one who cares. Anyway, so of course I can see that. I can see that. I'm pretty sure Jesus does care. I care. I mean, I'm the only one who cares with Jesus Christ. I mean, in that sense, so no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about what to do. I'm understanding that. So now, since I'm actually doing a nice, beautiful, hefty job on YouTube, I'm learning very quickly about doing something new now, where I'm doing some music production, and I'm giving my music production a go much quicker, and I'm learning along the way how to make music and what to do about my life, and I'm learning to help myself to elaborate much greater. So I never need a cigarette, and I never need to smoke cigarettes, because I'm somebody who is great in my life. I'm somebody who needs to do more in life, so I'm looking for a better opportunity to do something greater. So I let it be that way. I want to listen to some music now, so I can learn to have a better way. See, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to just go to the toilet, and then I'll listen to music for a bit, and then I can go to sleep. See, so it's just like that. See, so I'm just doing better for myself anyway. I see how people are treating me on YouTube now. So what I'm doing is I'm learning to have a better time with myself. So I want to help myself to enjoy. So I'm learning how people are different on YouTube now, these days. I'm learning to evacuate systems, and I'm learning to help myself to enjoy. So I see other people are over delivering content. So what I do is a YouTube video a day, keeps the doctors away. So how many videos do I have a day on YouTube? Let's have a look. So let's just say 71 years of time. So 71, I see, so it's 12, I see 365 times 71. So I have 25,000 videos on YouTube explaining everything. So 25,000 videos. So 71 times 365, I said divided by 60, which is 431 hours of documentary, which is 17 in terms of 18 days of content. So 18 days of content, and I just put that down. I put 18 days of content on just video. So that's just all 1 minute videos. I can do that. I can do 1 minute video. I say over here, let's have a look. I see it's 18 days of content. I see, so that way I'm learning very quickly how to do my life. I have on YouTube 18 days of content. I see now it's much more how I feel. I feel I have more time for audio programs, and I have more time for family as well, and I'm learning something different, yeah? I'm learning that my life is nice and beautiful differently. I'm learning to have a smart time with myself differently now. So what I want to do is I just post 1 minute content a day on YouTube, and I can also commentate, but I see opportunities here with Tony Robbins and stuff like that, branching out. That's the thing. I focus on understanding this. I'm learning something really quickly here. I'm learning to have myself a nice and beautiful time where I can contact Tony Robbins very soon to ask him about working for him. So why not? And I keep it all up, and I keep the strategies going, and it's much more how I feel. I'm positive, so I just keep going, and I just let it be that way. So what I want to do is I want to listen to some music. So what kind of music can I listen to? I see ASOT radio show. I see ASOT radio show. I see ASOT. There's our state of trance. See, so what I've been doing, guys, is reviewing my nice and beautiful tracks over here with people, and I've been able to study their Instagrams, and I'm studying their Instagrams daily now, and I'm studying my mentors' Instagrams daily because I feel I need to go and see to get ahead of the crowd. So what I've been noticing is with Blusser Jacks in his actual Instagram, he says vote him as a top mag 100, and you have to understand that I feel that there are other artists who deserve it more than him in terms of, let's say, voting, in terms of popularity. So you must understand that it's much more how I feel that if you make people having to sign up, I've promised you, if you make people have to sign up to something, it makes it much more, let's say, difficult for them to do it. It makes people much more difficult and it never makes, I realize it never makes people much more difficult, but it makes it a whole lot difficult for people to sign in because they never want to sign up to anything. But the thing is, they have to, and they have to. So I'm saying that we're here with the Cosmic Gate type of vibe over here. I realize they have so much going on over here in terms of their link over here that's a good thing. It's a good thing to have so much going on, and it shows everything about you and what you're on about. But the thing is, you have to make it much more easier. So see, Cosmic Gate is going around in 2021, and they're booking their dates for aspects of life, and they're going around the world traveling already, and they're booking their tours already. So I'm understanding that. So that's a nice and beautiful recollection of memories over here. So I'm understanding straight away that I'm looking at what people are doing in terms of Instagrams and how they're actually performing. So with Blaster Jack's way of linking, I realize he's lacking in terms of how he's linking his mag, in terms of his links, and he needs to do much better there in terms of how he's linking people because of the way he's done it. And the way he's done it is he just puts one link for just one advertisement when you have to do many advertisements for many aspects. Like Cosmic Gate is much better of a feel for advertising. And then you can also get yourself a new link, like for example mini link, and you can sign up to mini link or many.link to get yourself a new type of vibe or a new type of, let's say, link tree or something like that, so you can understand that. And you have to showcase your newest albums and showcase your newest work to people, so you can understand to advertise yourself to go around the world traveling. And it actually does work with Cosmic Gate. So I'm understanding that. So what I'm doing, what I've been doing is I have Danny Milivojevic mentors, and what I'm doing on Danny Milivojevic mentors is I'm following all these people in terms of all my mentors, and I'm looking at what they are doing in terms of their business, and I'm just clicking on the actual links to actually do greater. But for the actual DJ Mag top 100, I did vote Armin van Buuren first, then Deadmau5, then Ali and Fila, and then Andrew Rayel, and also somebody else I see. So anyway, I realize it's much more how I feel that those are the top 4. So I realize it's much more how I feel that Tiesto is up there as well. So I'm looking to help myself to really just see what's going on over here with everything. So I'm on the label over here is something that is voting for top DJ Mag as well, and they want DJ Mag as well to be able to do something for you, and they're actually remixing trance music tracks and stuff, and they're using the nice and beautiful codes of honor in terms of links to provide you so that you can learn how to do greater. And other people are trying to sell their music for money. So I'm understanding that music can never be sold for money, guys. I mean, you must understand that it can be in stores and stuff like that, but you must understand it's more how you guys need to enjoy yourself differently, and just make sure you never ever advertise just one music track that you want to be sold, because it means you're lacking business skills. So for example, for myself over here, I'm understanding that my business is skyrocketing, and I feel my business is going uphill, so I want to control myself to just go and see straight away. So Ben Nicky has a nice and beautiful setup over here where he's showing a video of his, I see it's actually, I see it's nice and simple, I see it's very quickly done, and he's advertising just one aspect of life over here, and he's advertising something that is just one track. So it's very simple, and I really do like this one. See, this is how I go through a track really quickly. and he's going a much more softer type of music track. See, it's a much more simple track. See, so it's all different. So I'm listening and I'm looking to see exactly that it's a beautiful track, and it's a beautiful track. I can actually decipher a music track really quickly by talking to you and by really rolling into the track. So what did I learn from this track? I learned the actual art of how he does it. I'm making sure that you understand that I'm just learning the different sounds with different orchestra and how it's actually producing. And I'm understanding that he's actually done a great job over here. I'm actually understanding he's done a great job over here in terms of how he's actually producing this music track. So this is how I go over the track very quickly. So I'm actually understanding straight away that as I go and really speed record everything in terms of speed, read everything, I'm actually understanding that I can now move on, because with that track I'm learning that nice and beautiful feel and the vibe of the track is what I'm looking at. So with the setup with Ben Nicky over here, whereas it's very simple. I mean, this is very simple and this is much more likely to work for everybody. And it's much more simple to have something like that on your actual nice and beautiful, let's say, your nice and beautiful way of life. So if I advertise my YouTube channel only, I promise you people straight away love to have that kind of vibe going. But I'm already advertising my YouTube channel. And now I'm understanding that too much information overload means people are, let's say, less likely to click on something. I understand. So what can I do over here to help myself to deliver content? So what I can do is study people. I can study people to the end of days, and I have the platform which is Instagram to do so. And Instagram is the newest business cycle for me, because on Instagram I follow all these artists, and I have a new beginning over here with myself to deliver content much greater. So what I want to do is congratulate myself, because now, since I'm actually doing this, I'm actually just trying to see straight away how Ben Nicky is going on his actual Instagram, showing how he's in front of thousands of people and in front of thousands of people at his festivals and stuff like that. And he's showing all of his tour dates and where he's actually playing in terms of tour dates. And he's just rolling off the footage everywhere. And he's actually just going on tour. So that's how it is for Ben Nicky. So I'm understanding that he's looking good as well. And I'll let him be. I'm understanding that no matter what, that I need to go and do something greater for myself. So what I want to do is help myself to deliver information. So what I'm doing now is for myself to do something over here with my Instagram over here. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning something now. If I just put on my YouTube channel, probably it's just for free, isn't it? Probably it's for free, but I have to showcase everything. I have to show people everything that I'm doing. I promise you, although I can just do that. I promise you, all I have to do is show my Instagram and YouTube channel. Promise you now, if I do that, I promise you it's more enough for me to get some views, simply just for YouTube channel. But then again, promise you, something's telling me to just let it be, and I'm never ever doing that, because I need people to actually check out my Mega Drive too. So I'm actually understanding that people need to go and do that. So what I need to do is let it be that way. And I'm understanding that all I want to advertise much more is more of my business. So let it be that way. I'm understanding that no matter what, that if I took off Mega Drive, probably it's more how I'm the only one listening to this. So I never want to do that. I want to just let it be that way. Probably for the next 100 years, you guys can listen to my content without any, let's say, regards to anything that's negative. So I'm always positive. I'm looking at people and what they are posting on their Instagram. So Jordan Suckley is posting about music content, and all his music content that's in front of people, and that he's branding himself. And he has a shop as well. I can view his shop, for example, and he's showing, like, for example, his albums, and he's showing some album samples and stuff like that. So something like that is different, where people can go extra mile for Jordan Suckley. And I just met him recently, but it's been quite a while as well. But I understand, I never listened to him much. But that's the thing. So people are less likely to get something from you when they understand that you are new to them, for example. Or if you're new to them, apparently go the freeway. Apparently that's how I see it. So for example, Jordan Suckley straight away advertising his trance albums, and he wants people to get the trance albums right away. So that's a foul already. Or she's failing in business right here. And I'm actually seeing that. I can actually see that. But I'm actually understanding something now. I'm understanding that no matter what, that I'm learning how these people have no YouTube channels, but they do. And I realize they're not, apparently they're never even promoting their YouTube channels. Apparently, so I focus upon helping myself to deliver content. I see Ian Bluestone. See, he's also on tour. See, he's featuring on Above and Beyond. See, he's actually showing that he's featuring with Above and Beyond somewhere, and that he's going different places with different aspects of life. And I'm seeing so much success from different people. So I click on the links. I watch all their stories every single day. I'm watching all their stories. I'm watching all my mental stories every single day. And I'm studying them. I'm studying what people are doing. And now, this is funny. Well, I see Ian Bluestone says that he's playing his album. So he wants people to listen to his album. And it's very simple. And let's just say I click on YouTube. I click on YouTube. First it will take me to YouTube. And it has his full album here. See his full album, Impulse. See, now that's something that I want to listen to as well. So on YouTube, he has a free album. I can see straight away. On Spotify as well. See, Spotify, he has his full album. So he's promoting his full album. A little bit, and that's beautiful. That's an excellent way to promote. Where you're just promoting one link. And you're promoting one thing. If I promote one thing, I have to be promoting my aspects of life. So I'm actually understanding that no matter what, that I'm learning how to promote much more. It's all in one, isn't it? It's all in one. So if you promote just one aspect of life, it's the most simple way to get yourself ahead of the crowd. I see now this kind of one over here. See, different people have different aspects of life, and they listen to different tracks differently. I actually want to listen to Ian Bluestone's new album. I want to listen to his new album. So I'll listen to that. And a little bit that way. But this is just me reading now. I have to understand that by the time you listen to that album, I can read some more albums. I realize now I want to help myself to just see what's going on with different people's links and everything. So far, Ian Bluestone and Ben Nicky is showing me straight away some beautiful ways of life over here, where they're showing me straight away a link that's going straight into something that they want to promote. And so is this other guy as well. Now he's showing something like, for example, his trans favorites. First, this guy has a trans favorite playlist, and there we go. First, now that's a first, that's all trans playlist favorite by some other guy who is Johan Gielan Official, and he's very different, and he's something new as well. So let's have a look over here. So he's promoting himself and he's promoting his dog. First, he's promoting people and also his country and some promotions. See, so for example, with myself, what was my beautiful Instagram? First, once you see it, it's just full magnetism of just I'm promoting something. I see now for myself over here. I see it's much more of a challenge for me to do this. So this Alex Di Stefano is promoting himself and somewhere where he's gone to different places. And he's showing, and he's showcasing different aspects of life over here. And he's showing something different. And he's showing himself over here as somebody, and he has 14,000 people who are watching him. And he's showing a remix, but let's have a look. I see he's the one that's selling his content for money. I see that. I see a little bit. I see now. I see reorder. I see now. Why is it a problem to sell your content out for money at first? Well, actually now, at first you must understand. Does Jesus Christ sell you on His Bible for money at first? Or actually no. Or actually understand that. Or actually now I'm looking to just enjoy myself. See now, it's much more how. I see these guys are having fun. I see it's more how I need to just grow myself. So reorder is promoting himself and his company. I see so many people are promoting themselves like this. So my fashion modeling Instagram is excellent because it's one idea. And once people see it, probably people say, "Ooh, what's this guy's competition?" Probably they see straight away. Probably they see me straight away and say, "Ugh, what's this guy's honest?" I see Reorder has a website. See, so he's promoting his Instagram link over here. So he has a website somewhere. So if you go on his website, I see. So these DJs are so far never showing me professional websites that they have, but Reorder has is let's have a look over here. He may have his own professional website. See Reorder. See now. Yep. He has his own professional website. See tour dates. See now. You can click on his website. See no events at this time. So at the moment he's starting up at the moment. See music. I see you can click on his music, and he sends it. I see he sends you to his Spotify account. I see. So he's starting up and he's becoming successful in his reorder. I see, and that's the way it is. I'm learning. I'm learning something different very quickly, and it's more how I see life differently. She has a girlfriend. I see her anyway. I see it's more how I feel that I just have more enough time. I see anyway. I see anyway. I see this woman's asking me why didn't I go to my grandmother's funeral. I say it was just too late. I say it's just too late anyway. I see anyway. I see, and she understands right. I mean, she understands why already. I was unable to afford. I can just say I was unable to afford it. I was unable to afford it, and that's it. And I see it's more how I feel. I see I was unable to afford to go to my grandmother's funeral, and that's it. I mean, she's asking me why, and she wants me to say that I was unable to afford it. See, a little bit. I'll say a little bit that way. I see Susie's actually promoting herself and her business, and she's attractive. So I'm learning that she's promoting herself and her business, and she's a singer. And I'm learning how to just show people the truth. I mean, just say I was unable to afford it. Well, now she's with Linktree, and let's have a look at what she's promoting. Now, this is something over here. I see so much words over here. I see so much words. So as I really understand, so I'm understanding. She has an official website as well, and she has a pre-order with Armin Broom and Susanna Home with You, and it's much more how it is. So I'm learning to just help myself to see exactly what people are doing on their Instagrams. So you have to study people, guys, and you have to study them daily, and you have to recognize what people are doing. I see other people are promoting music content around here. So that's nice and beautiful. I see it's much more work. I see now my Instagram's falling apart in terms of my music channel IGTV videos, and it's something that I'm filling up, but it has to look better. Whereas if it goes like that way, actually it's much more how it's nice and beautiful and professional to do something like that for myself, and it's a better idea to somehow do it. I see somehow to do that with my new tracks and statements, and somehow I can with Adobe Flash Player I can make something happen. I can see showing this Snyder, there's of Snyder. It's promoting his stuff and sets and stuff like that. So he has bookings and After Dark and live sets and merchandise and After Dark Radio and Schneider, Lumosity Beach 2020. Actually, I see he's promoting his tracks and sets and remixes and stuff like that. See, so he's becoming successful. So he's becoming successful, but he has more following, and of course, yeah. I see, and does it suck for me to look at people who are more successful? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, they're more successful than babies. Unfortunately, I'm a baby, so I'll move on. I understand anyway. I'm looking at successful people, or I look at successful people than poor people. I mean, why is that? I mean, I'd rather become successful. I'd rather become successful than poor. Right? I mean, that's the way, huh? I mean, I understand straight away. I feel that it's much more how it is. Yeah, video ako. I see. Anyway, I feel that this is gonna be a funny situation between me and Branka, because she wants me to say that I was unable to afford it. I mean, just say it. I mean, stop being in shame for that. I mean, you never have to be in shame for never being able to afford plastic money in your life. So, for myself over here, I'm looking to study, and I'm studying people, and I've learned some stuff about business, and I've really done some actual business skills over here. And I see Arjuna Beats as well. See Arjuna Beats and how they're recognizing themselves as a record label, and they're promoting a lot of people. See them promoting different music, stuff like that. So they're promoting a lot of merchandise on YouTube. I mean, they have lots of promotion over here. So the more promotion you have, the better. And you have to understand that you have to have more happening for you, of course. And people have small attention spans. So that's why I'm understanding that I'm learning how to dwell upon my life better. For sure, all I have to promote really is my YouTube channel. I can say find me on YouTube. I see subscribe. See now, it's much more how I feel that I'm learning very quickly about information, and I can just say something over here to her. I can say yeah. See, for myself anyway, I'm learning to orchestrate my life much better. So, since I'm actually doing my life now, I'm learning to orchestrate my life in a better deal. I'm looking for better business skills. So, I learned some business skills straight off the bat. I've learned some nice and beautiful business skills in the past hour of talking to you guys. And every single day I just do this with Instagram. And I follow my mentors and I just go and grow myself with them. And what I want to do is I want to listen to Ian Bluestone's nice and beautiful way of life over here. So I learned to appreciate see anyway, so I'm learning to play Ian Bluestone's beautiful remix, so let's have a look. I want you to see now. I want you to see it's more how I feel. I feel that it's much more how I feel. I can see I have to go Ian Bluestone. So Ian Bluestone and his new album. So let's listen to his new album, Impulse.